Hello Carpologists, I'm Dan. Today we're taking a look at a 60-inch oval brolly from Prologic. It's the Commander VX3. Well, I'll start off talking about the brolly itself, and as you would receive it in its bag, it comes in a more than generous sized bag. Very easy to get the brolly and all the components in and out. It's got really good strong carry straps on it. It's got a really heavy duty zip, which is just really easy to slide up and down. This is exactly what you want. You don't really want anything else other than something that's strong, reliable, plenty of space. You don't want to be fighting with a brolly to get it back in its bag, especially in the the winter months when it's cold, wet, your fingers are frozen or everything's covered in mud. So drops in nice and easy, zips up really quick, so you can chuck it on the barrow or straight in the back of the van and get off home. So when you first open up the main bag, you'll notice there's a smaller zipped pouch inside with a load of heavy duty pegs in there. They've got a load of tip protectors on just to stop them from breaking their way through that carry bag in transport. You can put them back on if you want, but most of us don't bother. So yeah, loads of heavy duty pegs. You've also got the 4 storm poles. You've also got a ground sheet if you wish to use one. And there's a short silver pole which is used for erecting the brolly. When you take it out of the bag, you'll notice that the brolly's got a little black cap in the centre boss. Just unscrew that, you put the short silver pole on to erect it, and then remove that pole and put the cap back in, and that stops the brolly from collapsing. The brolly does also come with a tension bar, which is just 2 sections with an elasticated inner. You just slot that together and that goes into the front peak of the brolly if you want to add some extra tension. I haven't bothered with it here today, but I'll put it in just to show you whereabouts it goes and how it works. It is handy if it's a lot of heavy rain and wind, because it will just keep the front peak really taut, and it will stop it from sagging at all, or any rainwater sitting on there. It won't collect, it will just run straight off. So yeah, we'll show you how to use that one in a little bit. Storm safe material. It's got a real nice matte finish to it. It doesn't shine in the sunshine. That is one of my pet hates with a lot of products on the market at the moment, is a thin nylon material which reflects sun. I think they look absolutely heinous. They just sort of glow in the sunlight. This doesn't do that at all. It's 33 degrees today. I'm absolutely sweltering out there in the sun. And on that material, there's loads of good fixtures and fittings, really strong pegging points, everything's double stitched. I've had a really good pull on all the pegging straps this morning. It's horrible ground here trying to get pegs in, and I was actually stamping on some of them and they were pulling really tight on the material. Nothing's given way. All the stitching's good and solid. All the zips are really heavy duty. I've already had the Mozzie panel on and off this morning just to see how it goes before actually filming it, and yeah, the zips just glide around. There's not a lot more you could want from a zip other than it to move really freely and not snag up or get caught on anything. Some zips on brollies, sleeping bags and luggage, there's little flaps of material in the way that they can get caught on. With this, you can literally go from one side of the brolly to the other in one clean motion without it snagging or getting caught on anything. So can't ask for a lot more than that. The other thing I want to point out is just how dark it is inside. A lot of thinner materials on the market nowadays, when you're laid in the brolly and you want a bit of peace and quiet, whether that's in the middle of the day trying to hide from the sun, or in the middle of the night, trying to hide away from a bright moon. I'm a really light sleeper. I can't sleep if it's light. That's why I don't really keep under the stars, because the moonlight keeps me awake. Underneath here it is absolutely pitch black, so that's perfect for me. Doesn't let any, it feels like there's a winter wrap on. What it's like when you got a bivvy and then you put a wrap on top. It goes extra dark inside and extra cool. Well, that's just how it feels underneath here right now, and all I've got is a single skin brolly, so really impressed with that. So the next thing to talk about is the size and the shape of the brolly, and they've got a really unique design here. They've actually removed the central rear rib, and what that's done is squared off the back of the brolly, and it's given you loads of extra internal space. For the guys that take loads of kit, or you could easily, most definitely get 2 bed chairs in here. I wish I had a second bed chair with me. I was even considering going and asking matey a few swims down if I can borrow his bed, just to show you that you could actually get 2 bed chairs fully undercover inside this 60-inch umbrella. There's acres of space at the back. What I'll have to do is pop the GoPro on my head. You'll have to excuse the footage, it won't be very good quality, but I'll put the GoPro on my head, and what I'll do is I'll stand in the brolly and look down, just so you can see how much space there is at the back of the bed, because if I use this camera, it's probably not going to do it any justice. You won't see anything. But yeah, anyway, there's absolutely acres of space at the back of this bed because of the flat back design. And also, what it's enabled them to do is put a mosquito window on the back as well. So you've got a large Mozzie panel which opens up. You do it from the rear. So you go around the back of the brolly, unzip it, roll that up, peg it in place, and what that's done is it's given you a window to let airflow through the front of the Brolly. Absolutely perfect when you're sitting here in 32 degrees trying to get some air. So Prologic have clearly put a lot of time and effort into designing this. You know, they've got a wealth of knowledge when it comes down to their product development team, and I think they've pretty much hit the nail on the head. They've got every single fine detail you could possibly want on a 60-inch umbrella. I wouldn't possibly be able to sit here and list every single detail about it, but the key points for me are the material, fantastic storm-safe material, really cool colour, keeps it really dark and cool inside. Looks fantastic because it doesn't reflect the light, so it's not shimmering in the sun, doesn't make you stand out like a sore thumb. Multi-height pegging points on the side, everything's matte green or matte black. It's got a mosquito window on the rear, which definitely helps keep the temperature down just enough to make things bearable when it's 32 degrees out. There's also a really handy pocket on the rear of the Brolly, just below that mosquito window. It's got Velcro rod retaining straps, one on either side at the front, and yeah, absolute winner. I think it's perfect. You know, it's the perfect size. It's not too expensive. I think you can pick these up for around £240, give or take a little bit at the moment. I had a little look online this morning, and a few mixed prices, but I think on average there was about £240 for the Brolly, and then also there's a full Mozzie infill panel which is available to purchase separately for I think $59.99. So definitely highly recommend taking a look at the Commander VX3 from Prologic. For more information, please do visit the Prologic website or get yourself down to your local stockist and take a closer look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.